it's me, Kayla from the block, and I just wanted to do some hit and misses of my favorite makeup and my not so favorite makeup that I tried so far this month. So I like to do things in alphabetical order, and I'm gonna start off with Anastasia. One day, my boyfriend and I were shopping at Macy's, and I came across this glow kit, and it is the metallic powder highlights. The price is $40, and it was half off that day. I was debating so much whether to buy it or not, and my boyfriend's like, "You better get that because I know you're gonna regret it." So he convinced me, and I do not regret my decision at all. The colors in here are so beautiful. Like, you have this one's called Snow, and it's a pearly white, and these are the two that I use mostly. I haven't tried any of these, but I'll swatch them for you so you can see how pretty they are. So I'm gonna go in with White Sand, which is the middle one. By the way, I apologize for my nails. I haven't gotten them since like 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch White Sand. Look at that. This pigment is beautiful. I'm sorry my lighting sucks, but you can see how shiny that is. What I like about this, all I need to do is go over with my brush like twice and sweep it across my high points of my cheek, my nose, my cupid's bow, and I like doing the side of my temple as well. I don't put a lot, but just wherever the light hits, I like doing under the eyelid as well, and sometimes my inner corner of my eyelid or my eye. And it's amazing. Like, I love it. It's not dull. It goes on like smoothly. Obviously, it's such a great quality highlighter, and it lasts me the whole day. I enjoy it, so I definitely recommend this product. I don't know if I highly doubt it's still on sale, but just keep an eye out on Macy's. Moving on to the next letter. I'm not a big fan of nude colors, but I really, really love matte lipsticks, and this is one of my favorite. This is by Bare Minerals, and it's in Friendship, so it goes on matte, and this is how the applicator looks like. It also smells really sweet. It smells like cookies to me. And when I go on it, here, I'll swatch it for you. This is how pretty the color is. It goes on wet, obviously, and when it dries, it doesn't like settle in if you have chapped lips, it doesn't settle in the lines, it doesn't crack, it goes on smoothly, and it keeps your lips moisturized throughout the day. It also doesn't transfer as much. I mean, at least from what I experience, it doesn't, and it's kind of like you're not wearing a matte lipstick, but it does dry matte. I highly recommend this. It's $18 at Sephora. There's more colors, so give it a shot. Moving on to e.l.f. So I wanted to try a new powder because the Coty one, I believe, tests on animals, or at least the brand does, so I stopped using it. And I also noticed that it left like the white residue behind, and I didn't like it. So I got this one. It's the e.l.f. HD Translucent Powder, and I really enjoy it. I mean, it was $6 at Target. I bake with it, and it doesn't leave any marks behind. It gets off smoothly, and it's perfect. It's economical, and I recommend for anyone who's starting to do makeup to go and purchase this. You won't regret it. So I struggle with combination skin, and it's hard finding a nice primer that clears that gets rid of my pores, but also gets rid of the redness. As you can see here, I get it like it's a dry spot. I don't know how to get rid of that. But anyways, I started using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and this one works really nice. I mean, this was $6 as well. Very suits prices for anyone, and you just need like a little bit. You just put like a pea-sized drop on your fingertips and rub it in your T-zone, at least like the troubled areas, and it really does help with redness. And you can just use it even if you're not going to put on foundation. You can just wear it, and it feels light. It smells like a little bit like tea tree oil, but it's not overbearing that you can't stand it. I love using it with my makeup. It makes my makeup last all day, and I recommend it for anyone. Next is Gerard Cosmetics. I've talked about the setting spray before, I believe. I don't remember. But they were having a sale on their liquid lipsticks, and this was my first time purchasing one. Usually they're around $20, and I got mine for $10. And this is how small their products are. I mean, you get what you pay for. But this one is in Wind Down, and don't get me wrong, like I personally love dark colors, and this is how it looks like swatched. What I disliked about this was when I put it on, I needed multiple coats just for like my bottom lip and then the top as well, and it would kind of tug on my lips. It felt dry once it like settled in, and it was just a big mess. I don't know. I thought it was because my lips were dry from the wind or something, but even with like moisturizing my lips and putting on a primer, it did not work for me. I love Gerard Cosmetics, but unfortunately this one's gonna be a no for me. I don't know if I'll purchase any lip products from them again. So as you can tell, I love liquid lipsticks and I love dark colors, or interesting colors at least. And Jordana, I don't know if any of you heard of that brand. I didn't until I started working at Walgreens, but I was extremely surprised when they came out with their liquid lipsticks, because I mean, I thought they weren't gonna be well. I thought it was gonna come out patchy or you had to put multiple coats on, but no. This is $4.99 in your local drugstore, and this is how the packaging looks like. It says Sweet Cream Matte, and the applicator is nice as well. At least I enjoy it. It smells really good, and a little goes a long way. Seriously, like this one is in molten chocolate cake, and I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to smell like. But it's this one right here. It's like when you put it on, you don't need a lot of coats. It's like one or two would be good, and it dries but doesn't dry your lips. So this one is a little bit more affordable for anyone who's starting makeup, and I recommend it. Go ahead. They have, I believe it's 10 through 12 colors. I'm not so sure. Don't quote me on that, but you won't regret it. They have pretty colors from nude that range from nude to dark ones like these. One of my favorite brands that I love using, Kat Von D, and I recently bought a liquid lipstick from her. I got one of her new liquid lipsticks that she came out with, and this is in Wolf. Yeah, Wolf. We're just gonna go with Wolf. This is like $21 at Sephora. This is how the applicator looks, and I'm gonna swatch this for you. And I did a sample at Sephora, and it lasted me the whole day. I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with that color, and this is how it looks. Her lipsticks don't dry, and it's kind of like the Bare Minerals one where it feels moisturizing, but it's not drying. So I definitely recommend this. She definitely has more colors. She also came out with lip liners, so go ahead and try it. Next is Milani. I've heard such great things about Milani, especially about their foundation. I believe I've only tried the liquid lipsticks. I wasn't a big fan of them just because the minute you put it on, it dried super quick and it felt kind of sticky to me. They came out with highlighters, and this one is in Afterglow, and I absolutely love it. Like, this is my to-go highlighter now. I bought it for like $12 at Walgreens, and I'm just gonna swatch this for you. So I'm using my ring finger, and I'm gonna swirl in there, and you can see how pretty that is. So luminescent, so bright. And this one, you just need like to swirl a little bit. You put it on and it lasts the whole day. I've gotten compliments on it before, and I'm just like, girl, that glow. I recommend it. It's inexpensive as well. If you're wanting to start with a highlighter, definitely try this one. And it's also cruelty-free. I've been having a bit trouble looking for a good mascara. Sadly, my eyelashes are not curly, or they don't curl as well, even with like expensive curlers that I bought. It just doesn't stay up, and I thought maybe it's a mascara, and it was. Kinda. Well, it was a mascara. So I was I was looking around, and I decided to give the NYX faux lashes a try. This one's in black, obviously, and the brush is kind of weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be messy or have like all these little particles going around, like little hairs, but I just cleaned that off, and when I apply it, it lengthens my eyelashes, it gives it volume, and it makes it look very natural. Like, people have asked me if I had extensions on, and I said no, it's just mascara. And all you need is one coat, and if you want to add more, then that's okay too. But it won't clump your eyelashes. The downside to it is that if you cry or you get water on your eyes, you're gonna look like the Joker. I got it for $8, so if you want to give it a try, go ahead. Next is two of my favorite products that I've loved so far, and this is going to be Smashbox. So I got the trial size for the Smashbox primer water, and it's almost done, as you can see, because it is a holy grail, along with the concealer, with the Studio Skin 24-hour waterproof concealer. Wow, that's a mouthful. Anyways, these two products work wonderfully. These two products work wonderfully for me because I have oily skin. I need something that won't separate my face, that won't make me look like I did my makeup in the dark. I use this for highlighting only. I do have a separate concealer, and this one I just use to enhance my high points, which is underneath my eye, the bridge of my nose, sometimes on the side right here of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. I also use it as a primer for my eyelids. I highly recommend this product. It's amazing. It doesn't crease. It doesn't accentuate your pores at all. It doesn't melt. It stays in place where it's supposed to be. It's doing its job. $24, I believe. Definitely worth the money, in my opinion. This one was $15, as I said in the beginning. You can get the bigger bottle for like $30-something, which is probably a better deal, because if you buy two of these, you're paying the same price for just half of the quantity. And I use this sometimes as my primer when I'm in a hurry, and I also use it as my setting spray, and it's the most amazing thing ever. It has a fresh scent to it, and I have really sensitive skin, but it has done the job for me. I am really shocked of how my makeup lasts from the minute I put it on the morning till the end of my shift late at night. I definitely recommend this product. Try the trial size first if you want to see if it works for your skin. Like I said, oily skin, Smashbox. Good combination. I heard many things about Soap and Glory, and they claim to be cruelty-free, although they also say they are not sure that their ingredients have been tested on animals. So I'm kind of iffy on continuing their product. But anyways, I got this at Target. It's called the Perfect 10 eyeshadow palette, and it's limited edition, but yet I still see it being put out, so I don't know. It's a combination of like 2 matte colors and the rest are glitters. I don't mind the glitters. They're very beautiful, but I prefer matte because this one has neutral colors in it. I love the colors, don't get me wrong, and I love using the shimmers for highlight or when I'm going out. But the downfall to this is that it doesn't last. Even when I prime my eyes and when I set them, it doesn't seem to last the whole day. It blends perfectly and it has beautiful pigment, don't get me wrong. For example, I will swatch one for you. So we're gonna go with Damsel, which is this pink one, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. So that's how pigmented it is. It's very beautiful. but there's a lot of fallout, and sadly I just need to put like multiple coats of eyeshadow, and it just didn't work out for me as I thought it would. I'm kind of sad, but oh well. So one of my favorite makeup lines, Tarte. I am amazed, and I am very, very, very grateful that they came out with this foundation. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Foundation, and it's full coverage. It's for oily skin. It's oil-free. I'm in medium tan honey, by the way. And it lasts 12 hours. You know, maybe this is why I get compliments on my makeup, because this baby right here keeps this face intact, along with our little friend over here. This product is so amazing. I see why so many makeup artists and customers talk about it. I got a sample at Sephora, and this girl helped me. She gave me a sample, and I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed it. It matched my skin tone perfectly. It lasted me the whole day. There's no creases. It doesn't make me oily. It's so beautiful, and it's good for everyday use. It also has SPF 15. You just need about a grape-sized drop on your hand, and then just blend it out with your beauty sponge or your beauty blending brush if you have one. I recommend the sponge, and it has perfect coverage. You just need like one coat of it, and that's it. You're done. You're good for the whole day. I swear, go buy this. It's $36. Go get a sample if you don't want to purchase it yet, but trust me, you're gonna be buying it. Going along with Tarte, I was also hearing about their mascara, which is a Tarte Tarteist, and I prefer plastic brushes over the soft ones, and this is actually one of the plastic brushes. So as you can see, this is how it looks. Unfortunately, I did not enjoy how it made my eyelashes look. I felt like it made it look stubby in a way, and it didn't lengthen or volumize my eyelashes at all. It just gave it color, and that was about it. I did go and buy the Tarteist Pro eyelashes, and this one is in Flirt. I tried the Goddess ones first, and I loved it. It made my eyelashes look so beautiful, so natural, and it made my eyes pop out. I picked this one because the band is a little bit more thin, and I prefer a thin band over a thick one. But it's inexpensive as well. It's $12, and you can get it at Sephora within that same area where the Tarte is. And I would just put the Tarteist mascara and then pop on these eyelashes, and we were good to go. I love Too Faced as well. I actually was on their website the other day, and I bought mascara, and this one is called Too Faced Lashgasm, and it's in black as well. This is how the brush is, plastic of course, and and I just loved it. I actually love this one over the Tarte one because it gave me not only length but volume as well. And it also lifted my eyelashes. So this is one of my favorite mascaras besides the NYX one, and unfortunately it does run like the NYX one, so but not as much. I recommend it. It was $20 if you want to go ahead and give it a try. I loved it. Next on Too Faced list, I saw their colors, and I figured, you know what, let's do something crazy, and I went and bought this. This one is in Wicked, and I believe it's one of their new colors that they came out with, and I will swatch it for you. I wore this to work, and everyone was scared to approach me because they thought I was a witch. Anyways, this is how it looks. Hey, it looks like a heart. And I love it because their formula actually is better. They had their matte liquid lipsticks in the tubes, and I just hated it. It didn't even go matte. It didn't have pigment or anything. So this was like a big upgrade in my opinion, and I love that color. I think you need like 2 coats at least to cover, but it stays on all day. It doesn't transfer over, and it makes your lips feel moisturized and non-drying. 2 weeks ago, I went to San Francisco, and my boyfriend and I were shopping in Nordstrom, and I found this beauty. My favorite makeup artist, Cosmo by Haley, as I have mentioned before in my videos, always talks about the bomb. And I was so excited that I found this at Nordstrom because I got it for half off. I went to the Walgreens there and it was like $34, and I got it at Nordstrom for like $15. And I was expecting a lot better, to be honest. There's 6 colors in here and they're all matte, as you can tell. It also has a mirror. And I don't know, maybe it was just me, maybe it was because the makeup from there wasn't new per se, but when I tried blending out any of these colors, like for example the matte Garcia or matte Wood, it wouldn't blend. It would just stay there, and it kind of reminded me of the Maybelline palette. I was so excited to try this because my favorite makeup artist is in love with them. Perhaps I would give them another try. I do love these colors in here. They're so pretty, but unfortunately there was fallout as well, and some of the shadows didn't have enough pigment. So I'm kind of 50-50 on this. Maybe I'll purchase it from their website, so we'll see. Last but not least on my list is the new Wet n Wild highlighter that everyone was raving about. I don't know if it came out this year or last year. I am really behind. But anyways, unfortunately the name is not on here. It just says highlighting powder because I think the name was on the sticker that I took off. But this is the one that everyone was raving about, and this is the packaging. I got it for $4, and when you open it up, it's like a little flower. And I'm gonna use my finger and I will show you how it looks. So it kind of reminds me of the Milani one. I'll just swatch it. This one does have like a more bronzed look to it. As you can tell, it's not pale compared to the Milani one, but I was not a big fan of it. I don't know, like it's very subtle, and I was expecting like a bam, whoa, but no, it was like, oh, okay, she's got a little something there. I just didn't like it. I mean, I tried putting setting spray on it and oil like I've seen makeup artists do, but it just didn't work out for me, sadly. If you want to go and try, this is also an inexpensive highlighter for $5 that you can get at your drugstore. So yeah, that's all I have for this month. I hope to make another video for August and see what new products I purchase, which ones I like and which ones I don't. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever, recommend anything, because school's coming up and I really want to do another makeup video. Anyways, thanks guys so much.